Gerald Charles, and I've been looking forward to coming to this booth, and here I have Federico.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
And Federico started to explain to me a little bit about about Gerald Charles, but also the history, and I thought, hold on, let's do it on camera. And firstly, tell me a little bit about Gerald Charles.
So Gerald Charles is a family-owned company, and it's the last brand founded by Gerald Charles Genta.
Yes.
So Gerald Charles are his first two names.
Yes.
And this man was the best watch designer, the greatest watch designer in our history.
Of course,
responsible for some of the greatest designs in the watchmaking industry. And he founded this brand, and shortly after, he came to my family, in particular to my father and my uncle, to build this brand together.
Yeah.
And back in the days, as you can see from the
Let's
2005,
Yeah.
sorry, that's the quote. Why created Gerald Charles?
Yes.
He created it as an artist to really showcase his creativity.
Yes.
And so it was very pure and it was very organic.
Yeah.
So for the first 11 years, from 2000 to 2011, he designed hundreds of watches, and we have here the last 11 years of his creations.
Wow. Of course, Gerald Genta, he's quoted many times, and I don't know. I love the fact that I'm talking to you, and but the watch behind you on the display here, I know a lot of people like this. I like it, and it has the Gerald Genta. You can feel the design DNA in that piece, and it is lovely.
Thank you very much. That's our skeleton piece.
I know.
With the in-house mechanical caliber, we only make a few pieces of those every year. Very limited.
So it's very exclusive. This is lovely. And Watches and Wonders. I'm assuming you're having a great time. Everyone is so busy. And I popped in here yesterday, and you were having one meeting after the other. But I thought, what's one of the nicest things? Well, what have you experienced at Watches and Wonders that you like?
So it's the first year in our brand history that we take part at the fair.
Yes.
I think that Watches and Wonders has evolved a lot thanks to the work of the Watches and Wonders Foundation and Mathieu Humer, the CEO of the foundation.
That's right.
Has done an incredible job to make it more interactive, to make these all more fun, and to include new independent brands to the show. And I think this has brought incredible value to us and to the watch industry in general.
No, it's a and again capturing the feeling of this booth.
Give a look to that installation.
Okay, let's take a look.
So this is the novelty that we're presenting this year, which is called the Masterlink. So if the original collection was called the Maestro, with a rubber strap, original design from Genta, this is the first integrated bracelet of the Maison.
It's very nice.
And interestingly enough, it comes from an original integrated bracelet that Gerald Genta himself designed in 2007 for a special client of Gerald Charles.
Yes, it's lovely. It really is lovely. And I can see what I will do. Oh yes, let's take.
It's much better on the wrist.
Yes.
It's very comfortable. So that's a watch that you need to try. So what we're experiencing at the fair, many people say, I'm so glad I came on to try this.
Yes.
Because it's so much comfortable than just in the pictures.
Yeah. It's the design. It's the iconic design DNA that seems to come through. You can see it in the case. It's a lovely story. And
the wall clocks?
Yes,
also beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
So they represent our global expansion.
That's right.
So we started in Europe, in Geneva, and now we are expanding a lot in the US, in New York. We are starting Asia. So it's really a great growth.
I like those myself. They are super. I know you are busy, and I am so grateful that you said hello. And what I will do now is I'll put the camera in front of the watches, but I wanted to say hello and thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Hello, Lee.
Hello.
Lee has very kindly offered to answer some of my questions as I'm viewing these watches, because Lee started to explain these the two on the left here, 2.0s, but then the other three. And I thought, if Lee can, you'll hear Lee's voice in the background. But first of all, I wanted to pick up a classic piece. This is gold?
This is stainless steel.
A stainless steel.
Exactly.
Oh, because it has a
gold rotor.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that is lovely. And hopefully I'm capturing that on the camera. But if I do that, oh yes, yeah, you can see that very nicely there. This feels lovely. Initially, because of initially I thought it was gold. I'm a big gold fan, so I'm very. But look at that! I love the characteristic design there.
Yes, from the Baroque design.
Yeah, and I have to be honest. It does remind me of Gerald Genta.
Exactly.
I have to say that. That's very nice. The strap, I know it's a rubber strap, but it feels very nice.
Because in Gerald Charles, Genta not only creating the watch design, he also designing the leather strap for the brand. So this is, we call it Paris. So you can see the pattern on top of it, and then also with our crown, you will see the very unique pattern.
Yes.
On it, they call the Côte de Paris.
Yeah. And of course, this one is yellow gold.
No, this is a rose gold. We're using 4N gold. That's why it's not that rose.
That's right.
So you get a harmony colors.
Yeah.
So we don't want our rose too bright. That's why we use a 4N gold with the chocolate dial, with the sun. So yes, it's really nice.
Okay, so my bias, this is my favorite straight away, because for some reason these days I'm a big fan of gold, a yellow gold, but also pink gold and the different colors. But there is something, I just like gold, and this it is lovely, the brown dial, and hopefully that's coming through on the camera. But it's the way it matches the
brown strap. This is a dark chocolate brown strap.
Yeah.
So if you put the black beside it, you can see very clearly.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Yeah. Oh yes. You can probably see that.
Exactly.
The gold one, for some reason, because I have gold watches, and it feels lovely. I love the weight of gold. For me, I don't mind it weighing half a kilo. I love it. Oh, that is, this could be my favorite, and I haven't even seen the others. That is lovely. And I love seeing the engine room, the case back, and seeing the winding rotor. Yeah, that's so nice. I think this is my favorite Gerald Charles, actually.
The best yet to come.
Okay, in my
don't
left.
judge it too fast. You may regret that.
Okay, but these colors here, straight away, these are called
GC Sport.
And of course it's
with the destro.
Yeah,
with the lefty.
It's a lefty, and I don't mind the crown being on the left.
Because actually our sponsors sport are tennis.
Yeah.
So when you're wearing on the left hand, so basically the crown will not going to hurt.
That's right.
When you swing the racket.
Yeah. That is. But the color and the dial, the way
it's
that the
green fume with a granny effect.
That is lovely. That is very. And this brown one, the dial.
This is representing the clay court. So the green one representing the tennis grass court, and then the blue one representing the hard court.
Yes. Oh, these are nice.
Yes, it's a titanium case with polished titanium, super light.
Yeah, I forgot. These three are titanium.
Exactly.
Solid gold
stainless steel.
And stainless steel. For some reason, I'm so biased gold, but I love those. But I think what I should do is let's the second team a bit now, because these are chronographs. Yeah, I have lots of interest because I'm such a chronograph fan, and straight away my eye goes to the gold.
The rose gold with the blue dial.
Okay, I spoke too soon because this is now my favourite because it's a chronograph. Oh, that's lovely.
I would say the best one is yet to come.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I spoke too soon. Look at that. I'm going to take a photo of that right now. Oh, that is lovely. Yes, that is lovely. I understand Christian, Theo and Harris actually. He speaks very fondly of Gerald Charles, and I can see why he says it now. But this chronograph, okay. That is my favourite, but I'm going to eat my words, aren't I? These are super. Is this steel or white gold?
Titanium.
Titanium, okay.
And the green are stainless steel.
Yeah.
So rose gold, titanium, stainless steel.
Yeah. Okay, super. Okay, so
this is a GC 3.0. So simple three hand, we call 2.0, 3.0.
Yeah.
Very easy to memorize.
2.0s and the 3.0s, which is the chronograph. Oh, I love chronographs. Okay, let me put that aside.
So now the collection, straight away we jump to 8.0.
8.0, right.
So I present you
Okay.
three very unique models. 1 second.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay, so, I've just seen what the problem is here. I've just seen why you said what you said. I'm going to just pick it up.
Exactly.
Okay, because
that's gorgeous.
Because it's solid gold, it's grey.
With the skeleton eyes movement.
With a skeleton eyes movement.
And with the mini rotor.
And the micro rotor.
Exactly.
Oh no, I love micro rotors. Okay, this is a problem because let's pull my favourite from a minute ago, which is the chronograph, against the grey skeletonized micro rotor here.
And that is fit perfectly with the grey dial.
Yeah.
Grey stripe, sorry.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay, that's lovely. Right, I need to take a photo of that. I can actually take the photos whilst I'm videoing. It's really handy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that is lovely. I've got to pull the chronograph back into play because I'm keeping my fingers off the dials, off the crystal, because I don't want to get any marks on there. But look at those two. For some reason, I'm such a chronograph fan. I keep wanting to say I prefer the chronograph, but yeah, the skeletonized, that looks so special, and the grey colour, the way it contrasts with the gold. I love that tone of gold.
The 4N gold.
The 4. So this is 4N.
Exactly. So the numbers go higher. 5N they get rose, more rose colors.
Yeah. And 4N being this hue. Actually, this is such a nice colour of gold. That is lovely. And I haven't even touched the other two yet.
That's with the GC Sport 8.0 with the Destro, and then with the Sunblast Titanium.
Wow. And obviously a micro rotor.
Exactly.
What I'm starting to really appreciate is this Gerald Genta design feature.
Exactly.
Do people call it a chin?
No.
No.
Actually, you can look at this from the 17th century Roman monument.
Yeah.
You can see this the inspiration from Mr. Gerald Genta.
That's where the inspiration came from.
Exactly. You look at the monument, the facade itself is so fascinating.
Yeah.
It's full of curve and lining.
Okay, so now you see that, you can't unsee it. Yeah. And this, what was this building again?
So it's a 17th century Roman monument.
17th century Roman monument. That is what this is. That's a 17th century Roman monument with today's technology.
Very Baroque design.
A very Baroque, I love Baroque, and a micro rotor. That is super. And I haven't even touched this one yet.
That's the stainless steel version with the GC 8.0.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Gosh. what a treat this is. And I know there's 2 more pieces here.
Exactly.
I'm so curious. Should I move this out? Oh,
I need to use a tray. Can you move this away?
okay.
Move it away.
Okay. You can see, guys, I'm once again, it's like being in a young person in a sweet shop, and you're wanting to have a look at all the goodies on offer. Now, what draws me to these pieces immediately is the integrated bracelet.
Exactly.
And
the Masterlink.
yeah, and in the hand, it has such a lovely feeling. And you know, I like bracelets, I really do. But the gold chronograph over here, I'm not letting him out of my sight. I'm going to put him there. But these have to be noted because a lot of people love integrated bracelets.
Exactly.
And that dial and the blue color of it, that is so nice. And of course the display case back. And I have that. Look at that there. Yeah, that is lovely. That is very, very nice. And once again, I keep seeing this 17th century building. Yeah, do you know? It's the Baroque part. It's the Baroque dial. And now you've said that, that's what I'm seeing, because I was trying to find a word not Gerald Genta, because you can see his something about the design of it. You can see perhaps the DNA of a Genta design there.
Exactly.
But that is Baroque for me. That's how I would explain it to myself. And I keep pulling up the one I like.
That's also the truth.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This is
Thank you for everyone.
This is a real treat.
Thank you.
And this is Gerald Charles at Watches and Wonders. Thank you again.
Thank you.